Well, I've spent all day working on this truck. The air conditioner still isn't fixed, but I bought a clue today. And by bought a clue, I mean I bought a clue. I had a conversation with a medium-duty truck, heavy-duty truck mechanic who works on this kind of air conditioning, not on this exact truck, but he did have something that I didn't have, which is the schematic for the air conditioning controls for this truck. Well, what I discovered in conversation with him is that there is actually one more switch in this system, and it's mounted inside the cab of the truck. It is a thermal switch. It's mounted on the evaporator. From everything that I can tell, looking at the schematics of the electronic controls for the air conditioning, there's really two places left where the problem could be caused. One is, it's possible that that switch is faulty and it's turning the compressor off, because that switch does control the air compressor. There's a high pressure switch, a low pressure switch, and then there's this thermal switch. It measures the temperature of the evaporator. So it's possible that that's opening up, which turns off the power to the compressor, because that's what's happening at speed. I don't know whether that's the cause. There's still the possibility that one of those two pressure switches is actually failing. But it's more likely, I think, that it's the thermal switch. The expansion valve for the air conditioning in this truck has a thermocouple that gets attached to the evaporator. Is that switch the problem? Well, maybe, but there's one more thing to check, and that is it's possible that the drain that drains out from the evaporator to remove any of the condensation, that's the water that's condensed out of the air, might be blocked. And if that's blocked, that evaporator could freeze up. Well, I'm going to be doing some more tests over the next couple of days. We're getting ready to do a casting session tomorrow. I'll be up all night running the burnout ovens for tomorrow's casting session. We want to try to get the casting session done definitely during daylight hours so that we use most of the power from our solar panels. So I'm shooting to have the casting session ready to go by about noon. That means that Irene should be ready to cast about 1. We should be able to be finished by 3, which means that we'll be running during the optimum sun time. Well, I have work before me and behind me. That work is I'm going to have to pull the front of this truck apart on the inside and gain access to that evaporator so I can run my thermocouple on there to find out whether or not this is even the problem. But first I'm going to see if I can figure out exactly where the drain is, and I'll see if I can perhaps run a piece of wire up to check to see if it's blocked. It could be blocked from something up there, could be blocked from something growing in there, or it's possible that the hose could be crimped. I don't know. I have to go study those drawings some more and figure that out. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications because we got a ton of stuff going on this week. At least 2 casting sessions. I have more prints to make for Irene for models for her business. I've got this truck to take apart. I have the Range Rover to get fixed. I have a serpentine belt to replace on the Forester. Just a lot of little things. Oh, by the way, I also have to get the irrigation in the greenhouse running, which means I have to fix this pipe that's out here. And I need to put another valve over here to run this portion of the garden bed. Lots of stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, keep brainstorming. It's really important. Both of us are having to do it all the time.